and games of the upcoming WNBA season, and tickets for the Wings are going fast.
A shot, a roar, and a power shift no one in the WNBA was ready for. When Caitlin Clark entered the league in 2024, she didn't just bring hype. She brought leverage. Within months, television ratings exploded. Ticket prices tripled. Merch vanished from shelves. And behind closed doors? Executives at NBC and team ownership groups were studying one brutal reality. The league's future might revolve around one player. Now veterans who spent years building the WNBA are locked in a labor fight. While Clark is appearing on NBA broadcasts, signing endorsement deals, and becoming the face of a billion-dollar media deal. This isn't just basketball. This is survival. And the business world has chosen a side.
With new TV viewership numbers, it says the season that began on May 14th.
In April 2024, the WNBA drafted Caitlin Clark first overall. Even before her professional debut, she had signed a historic Nike deal reportedly worth up to $28 million over 8 years, one of the largest in women's basketball history. Her first games with the Indiana Fever drew over 2 million viewers across major networks, numbers the league had rarely seen outside finals matchups. Season ticket sales in Indiana surged dramatically. Road teams moved games to larger arenas. National networks began flexing schedules. The Fever, a franchise that had struggled in recent seasons, suddenly became appointment television. And executives were watching.
Bronze medalists at Paris 2024.
But the transition wasn't smooth. Before the season began, Phoenix Mercury legend Diana Taurasi publicly warned that rookies must understand reality in the pros, a comment widely interpreted as directed at Clark. On the court, tensions escalated. Chicago Sky guard Chendi Carter delivered a hard foul that went viral. Forward Angel Reese was seen reacting from the bench. The clips flooded social media. Debate shows framed it as, "Welcome to the league." Fans framed it as something else entirely. The conversation expanded beyond basketball, touching on race, media coverage, marketing, and who gets spotlighted in women's sports. The WNBA had always marketed itself collectively. But suddenly, the numbers told a different story. When Clark played, ratings spiked. When she sat, viewership dipped. That data mattered.
So I'm the #1 fan, but I'm the #1 salesperson for the WNBA. I want to make sure that people understand who we are.
In 2024, the NBA finalized a new multi-year media rights agreement including NBC and Peacock. For the first time in over 2 decades, NBA games would return to NBC. The WNBA was included in expanded coverage. And immediately, Clark began appearing across NBC sports programming. She was featured in cross-promotional segments. She appeared on NBA broadcasts. Her presence bridged audiences. Veterans like Breanna Stewart and Taurasi, multi-time champions, were not receiving equivalent promotional focus. From a business standpoint, NBC was following engagement data. Clark's games delivered stronger streaming numbers. Her social media interactions outperformed league averages. Marketing departments test audiences. And engagement drives decisions. This wasn't personal. It was analytics.
Basketball writer Dick Weiss posted that more Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever jerseys were sold in one day.
While ratings soared, the Women's National Basketball Players Association opted out of its current collective bargaining agreement in 2024. Players are seeking increased revenue share, higher salaries, full-time charter travel, improved working conditions. Historically, the WNBA has operated at a financial loss, subsidized in part by the NBA. But 2024 showed growth. Sponsorship revenue increased. Attendance climbed. Merchandise sales surged. Owners now face a complex equation. How much of that growth is sustainable league-wide? And how much is tied to one generational draw? If negotiations escalate toward a lockout or strike, the power dynamics are unusual. Clark, because of her endorsement portfolio and media presence, maintains visibility even outside league play. Veteran players without similar national branding face greater financial exposure. That reality shifts leverage.
Officially a member of the Indiana Fever after has decorated a collegiate career.
While ratings soared, the Women's National Basketball Players Association opted out of its current collective bargaining agreement in 2024. Players are seeking increased revenue share, higher salaries, full-time charter travel, improved working conditions. Historically, the WNBA has operated at a financial loss, subsidized in part by the NBA. But 2024 showed growth. Sponsorship revenue increased. Attendance climbed. Merchandise sales surged. Owners now face a complex equation. How much of that growth is sustainable league-wide? And how much is tied to one generational draw? If negotiations escalate toward a lockout or strike, the power dynamics are unusual. Clark, because of her endorsement portfolio and media presence, maintains visibility even outside league play. Veteran players without similar national branding face greater financial exposure. That reality shifts leverage.
Clark, another long three. She's back!
There's a danger in building too heavily around one athlete. Injuries happen. Careers shift. The WNBA has historically avoided centering itself on a single figure. Now the ecosystem feels different. The schedule prioritizes her matchups. Broadcasters lead with her highlights. Opposing arenas sell out when she visits. The league faces a paradox. Celebrate the superstar? Without alienating the foundation. Because sustained success requires both.
Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects!
The young one here.
The next wave is coming. Stars like Paige Buchers are poised to enter the league soon. The attention funnel is widening. Young players are watching this unfold. The lesson? In modern sports, performance and marketability are intertwined. The business model of women's basketball may be permanently evolving.
Earlier in the season last year, there was a lot of chatter around it, but as I said, then when we got into the playoffs, people were hardly talking about it. So I think people love the modern NBA.
This isn't about abandoning veterans. It's about an industry reacting to momentum. For decades, WNBA players carried the league through lean years. Now a generational star has accelerated growth faster than anyone expected. Ownership groups, networks, sponsors. They're making calculations in real time. And whether fans like it or not, professional sports follow the numbers. Caitlin Clark didn't ask to be the center of a power shift. But she is. And the business of basketball may never look the same again.
Caitlin Clark, who has yet scored. Man, that left foot. That looks very painful.